Hello everybody, this is Steve and welcome to GopherHaul. If you haven't started your business yet, what are you waiting for? If you don't start your business this year, you'll be at least 1 year older when you do. So get started today. I wanted to start off the show by saying Happy New Year 2008. Hope you had a great holidays. Hope you had a great Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's. I know I did. I'm back, ready to go, ready to rock and roll, and the forums really blasted off again for the beginning of the year. We've just been having a lot of content, a lot of conversations, and a lot of great discussions. I got pages upon pages of notes now I got to make sure I try to cover because it's just we've had so much content. So what I'm going to do is all the stuff I talk about today I'm going to put in our episode guide on the forum. Go to the forum, you can click on the left side of the screen, click on the episode guide, and all the things I discuss about, I'll put the links in to the specific forum discussions where this all happened so you can read more about this later. And you can educate yourself and find out more what was going on. So let's get started with all this. So first off, I wanted to read a letter to you. This was a great letter from our friend Julian. He wrote to us and he said this. He says, "Hello, well, after gardening and landscaping for myself and a few paying customers over the last 30 years, I decided if I ever wanted to be my own boss, I better try now before I get much older. As crazy as it may sound, until I found this Gopher website, I never really gave it much thought to go full time. After reading many posts and looking over many of the free templates available, I thought, hey, I can do this. So far, I have 2 customers who've signed a contract with me for the following season, and more will come. Again, thanks, Gopher, for all the information your site provides." And he signed it, Julian. And Julian, thanks for writing to us, and that's fantastic. And I'm glad we inspired you, and I'm glad all the forum members have helped, push you and make you want to go out there and start your business. And we look forward to hearing more updates from you. So if you have an inspiring thought, please write to us, send to at support@gophersoftware.com, or get on our forum at getgopher.com and click on the forum section and let us know what's going on and let us know if we inspired you. Now, next up, I know this is a little bit late, and it's because I missed putting out a show for the holidays, but this was a great service, and put this in your list of services to offer for maybe next year. One of our friends, Casey, he wrote to us, and basically his community doesn't pick up Christmas trees after the end of the holidays. So what he did was he said he put together on his website, and he put out some flyers, and he said, "Not sure what to do with your Christmas tree after the holidays are over? Call us. We'll remove and dispose of your Christmas trees for $25. So what he did was he put this on his website, put some flyers out, and he got people to contact him back about picking up their Christmas trees. And also, this was great because if people aren't necessarily your customer, when they contact you to have their tree removed, now you've made a connection with them, and now potentially you can sell them on services in the future, in the spring. They already know you, and it makes it selling to them a lot easier. So this is a really good idea, Casey, and I put together a flyer for this one. The flyer's up on the free flyer section on the forum, so I'll put the flyers up here on the image right now, and I hope this helps you use this idea next year. Another great topic we were talking about on the forum was Rob had posted on the forum, and he wanted to know about profit margins. He was saying a lot of people talk about how much money they make or whatever, but they don't talk about the profit margin. Rob's question was, just starting out, we asked, what should we be charging? And the only way to know how much we should charge is to figure out what your costs are first, then determine your profit margin from there. Well, no one ever discusses what type of profit margin they're making per hour after expenses. So he was asking, shouldn't there be a general range of what you should be shooting for as far as profit margin goes? So Tim jumped in and he said, on average, about 15 to 20% profit margin depending on the job. And then one of the things he said was to keep in mind that profit margin is what your company makes after you pay your salary. So that's very important to remember. So then one of the things too was, how do I know how much to pay myself? And one of the things Tim was saying too was, don't take more than is required to cover your household expenses for the first year or two, and then you can reevaluate what your business earnings should be and how to adjust how much to pay yourself. And they also made a point to say the hardest part of the whole thing when you get yourself and your business started is keeping your expenses low. So figure out how much you need to survive with, pay yourself for that, but keep your expenses low. And then hopefully you're shooting for a 15 to 20% profit margin on top of after you're paying yourself your salary. So I wanted to say thanks to Tim and Rob for asking these questions and going back and forth. And this topic went on for multiple pages. So if you get a chance, get onto the episode guide, and I'll post that on there on the website, and you're going to be able to read this entire post. And it was a fantastic post. The next thing is, and this was great too. Super Bowl's coming up February. we're already seeing Super Bowl advertisements coming from the different lawn care business owners on the forum, and I'm going to put up one of them here, and that's based on one of the free door hanger samples from our website. So if you want to use this one and manipulate it, it's free. Download it, edit it however you want. One of the great things about this this design that Matt put together was he's using it to promote himself through his MySpace site. So he makes a bulletin, he sends it out to all the different people on his friends list, and he's getting responses from this ad. So it's working. He's already got jobs lined up because of this ad. He posted on the forum a whole bunch of different people who had contacted him already because he sent out this bulletin. So it's winter time, everything's slow, but don't stop marketing, don't stop advertising your business. Matt's doing it and it's working, and it could be working for you too. So get on the forum, read about what Matt was doing. Use your graphics, send out bulletins on your MySpace site, and just keep promoting your business. All right, next up is New Year. You want to start a business, you're looking for funding. How are you going to get funding for your business? If you can't find funding from your friends, from your family, the bank won't lend you money, your credit card, you're maxed out, you can't get any cash advances. One of our forum members has done something I thought was pretty interesting. I never saw this before, and I wanted to pass this on to you because maybe it can work for you. It worked for him. One of our forum members, Andy, he got on the forum. He showed us. He went onto this site called prosper.com. There's a way you can borrow money from the site. You get on the site, you present your business plan, you tell people about you. The site runs a credit check on you and sets up an interest rate, and then you can ask to borrow whatever type of money. I think it's up to $3,000. He had said. So what he did was he created a business plan. He posted the business plan on prosper.com, and he got people to actually lend him money, and it's amazing. So I think he had between 12 or 15 different people, all breaking down between $50 lending him and $500, and they wound up lending him money, and he wound up being able to borrow $1,250. So that was enough to get him started up with getting himself a commercial mower. I think he needed a trailer and a trimmer too. So the thing that was really important about this was that he had just gone through bankruptcy the year before. So there was no way he was borrowing money from a bank, and his credit was in bad shape. But he was able to do this. So if you're looking to borrow money, if you're trying to raise money somehow, this did work. If you get onto our forum, there's a link to the post he made on prosper.com to actually see how everyone lent him money and how all these different people added up to $1,250. The interest rate was pretty high. I think it was around 30% interest rate. But I think what one of the things Andy was saying was, as more people want to get involved in lending to you, it actually lowers the interest rate down because then they actually bid on what type of interest rate they want as far as return for lending you money. So that worked for him. Okay, and one of the things I've been trying to do on all the different episodes is I've been trying to include business books of the month, so we can read these different books, we can talk about the different books we like and the books that inspired us to help grow our business. And this is the latest business book of the month that I've been reading, and it's called As Seen on TV, Operators Are Standing By, and it's by Michael Planet. You can see it right here. Did you ever see any of these infomercials on it late at night? Buy something for $19.95. Remember the boogie bass, the bass is up on the wall and starts singing to you? Well, this is something that Michael actually created, and he wrote a book about how he actually did it. So if you're ever interested in how these people actually make these products, design these products, get them up on TV, this is the book to read, and I hope it inspires you. And all the different skills that you could read from this book and you can learn from this book can even be applied to your lawn care business, because ultimately we're all showmen if we're trying to sell something. And if you're trying to get more lawn care business, you ultimately have to become a showman and promote yourself. So read this book, check us out, and thanks everybody for watching GopherHaul 20. And until the next time we meet, always remember to dream it, build it, go for it. And ultimately, this show wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Gopher software. So if you get a chance, and you're a lawn care business operator, you need software to run your business, even if you're just starting. The Gopher software is very inexpensive, and what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to get everything organized. It's going to allow you to get all your bills organized, all your schedule organized. You're going to be able to print out daily worksheets. You're going to be able to print out invoices when you need them. It works with the Palm software. It also has a barcode reader so you can scan in when jobs are completed or if invoices are paid. And one of the biggest mistakes you see a lot of lawn care businesses make is that they don't keep track of how much people owe them, they don't get their invoices out on time, or they mess up their schedules. So this also can track your chemical applications, your employee times, and it can also track your equipment preventive maintenance repair schedules. So if you get a chance, get on gophersoftware.com, download the free trial version, try it out for 30 days, and until the next time we see you, always remember to dream it, build it, go for it.